India holds a unique position in the global iron ore market. It is a major producer of this vital industrial commodity, yet its role as an exporter is evolving. Understanding India's iron ore landscape requires a deep dive into its current production and export figures. We must also consider the broader global context. This includes understanding demand from major consumers like China. This analysis will explore the intricacies of India's iron ore trade. We'll examine its potential trajectory in the years to come. India is home to substantial iron ore reserves. These reserves position the nation as a key player in the global market. However, domestic consumption is increasing. This adds complexity to India's export dynamics. Balancing domestic needs with export opportunities will be crucial. India must navigate these factors to secure its place in the global iron ore market. India's iron ore industry is characterized by a complex interplay of production, exports, and domestic consumption. In 2024, India produced approximately 284 million tons of iron ore. This represents a 2% increase year-on-year. Despite this growth in production, exports saw a decline, reaching 38 million tons, a 14% drop compared to the previous year. This shift highlights a crucial trend: India's increasing focus on domestic iron ore consumption. As India's economy expands, so too does its demand for steel, a key component of infrastructure development and industrial growth. This internal demand is projected to drive India's iron ore production to between 305 and 310 million tons in 2025. However, this focus on domestic consumption doesn't necessarily mean India is turning its back on the export market. The nation still holds significant potential for export growth, particularly within Asia, where demand for iron ore remains robust. Balancing internal needs with export opportunities will be a key challenge and opportunity for India's iron ore industry in the coming years. While India navigates its domestic consumption and export dynamics, a significant project on the horizon holds the potential to reshape its iron ore landscape: the Mount Bevan iron ore mine in Australia. This ambitious endeavor, undertaken by India's NMDC through its subsidiary Legacy Iron, aims to extract 12 million tons of high-grade iron ore concentrate annually. The Mount Bevan project represents a strategic move by India to secure a stable supply of high-quality iron ore. The project's estimated cost of $3.3 billion underscores its scale and potential impact. However, the path to Mount Bevan's success is not without its challenges. Financial hurdles have led to the suspension of trading in Legacy Iron shares, highlighting the need for robust financial planning and execution. Despite these challenges, the Mount Bevan project remains a beacon of potential for India's iron ore future. Its success could significantly enhance India's high-grade iron ore supply chain, bolstering both domestic consumption and export capabilities. The future of India's iron ore exports is intricately linked to global market dynamics, particularly the influence of China. As the world's largest consumer of iron ore, China's demand plays a pivotal role in shaping global prices and trade flows. The year 2025 is considered a critical juncture for the global iron ore market. The extent of the steel industry's recovery will significantly impact demand. A robust recovery could lead to increased demand for iron ore, benefiting exporters like India. However, a sluggish recovery could dampen demand, putting downward pressure on prices and trade volumes. India must also contend with competition from established iron ore powerhouses such as Australia and Brazil. These countries boast vast reserves and well-developed export infrastructure. Navigating this competitive landscape will require India to focus on cost efficiency, quality control, and strategic partnerships. The future of India's iron ore exports hinges on a delicate balance of domestic consumption, global market dynamics, and the success of strategic projects like Mount Bevan. By carefully navigating these factors, India can position itself for continued growth and influence in the global iron ore market.